Wish I only could forget your bonus that you keep appearing in my dreams like a vision, a decision that's been made as it seems. But don't leave me standing here like an idiot in the rain. Oh, I miss the tender kisses and your lovely smile, and I damn, those are the men who made you say goodbye. Should've known that I'd blown it when you looked away. The direction of your affection had long gone astray. But don't leave me standing here like an idiot in the rain. I always hold you dear, only you can ease my pain, make my troubles disappear. Why don't we start again? Little Tiffany, come let me show you what we used to be. Let's give it love, sweet little Tiffany. 'Cause without love, it's only oxygen we breathe. Altogether tired of feather, but I'm not afraid. Pretty please, I'm on my knees, I don't know what I've done. Didn't hurt you or desert you, wouldn't dare to run. But don't leave me standing here like an idiot in the rain. I'll always hold you dear, only you can ease my pain, make my troubles disappear. Why don't we start again? Let's give it love, sweet little Tiffany. Come let me show you what we used to be. Let's give it love, sweet little Tiffany. Without love, it's only oxygen we breathe.
And welcome to a short and simple video. I saw this thing on Facebook, and then I wrote to my friend Bene from Harley Benton and said, "Hey Bene, can I review this? And you pay me for it?" And here we are. Because I like this type of instrument. I actually think this is the type of instrument that many of you should have, because it's a very straightforward and simple way to get massive bass sounds into your mixes, especially if you're doing acoustic music, jazzy kind of stuff. I mean, you're doing metal. No, this isn't the instrument. But you need an accompaniment for singer-songwriter type material. This is the shit. I have an acoustic version, something like this from Ortega, and was always impressed with the massive sounds. Now we're going to talk about some of the restrictions that an instrument like this has, but folks, $189 for this thing. And you have something that when you have a singer-songwriter song like you heard in the beginning, you have a great, super massive low end, easy to play, super portable. It's a cool tool, not a sexy instrument. I mean, it kind of is, if you're tiny. But a cool tool to have around. And that's why I asked, can I please review this? So let's go through a couple of stats here. Solid body. Swamp ash, American swamp ash. 3-piece maple in okume. Neck through. 20.86 inch scale, 530 millimeters, 45 millimeters right here. ABS saddle. I mean, it's wood with plastic, I guess. No, saddle right here. No, this, what? No, that's the nut. But what? I don't know. 24 frets. Why do we need 24 frets on this? That's dumb. Nobody's going to play up here. That's, I mean, 12 would have been fine, people. Active piezo, that's of course the trick. There's a piezo mechanical ceramic pickup under here. That is why it is active and requires a battery. Volume, bass, and treble, custom light die-cast tuners, Aquila strings. And now, of course, the strings, this is the thing, they are rubber, which is a pro and con. Pro is that's how you get that sound, and how you can get the low tuning at a smaller scale. But I assume actually because they are rubbery and very, I mean, they're very bendy, getting them in tune is extremely difficult. You are dialing and dialing and dialing, and very, very, very little happens, and then it slowly moves up to the right note. So tuning them is a bitch. Playing them, the thing is when you're plucking, you're actually kind of rolling the string. The string does this, okay? It rolls a bit. So it is not like playing a steel string. The same thing when you're trying to do a little bit of a vibrato. You're literally rolling the string under your finger because it gets stuck because they are rubber. And doing slides is a little bit more difficult because it's not string. Have I mentioned they're rubber? So you're like trying to smoothly go over something that literally is the opposite of smooth. It's rubber. It's sticky. That's an issue. Pushing down or actually doing anything like this will change pitch. And also plucking will actually go quite a bit up and down in pitch. So something that I didn't do in the track in the beginning, but something you should be doing when you're recording with an instrument like this, is actually record with it, but do apply, and that's not a problem, do apply some gentle pitch correction. Do move the notes to where they're supposed to be so that little bendiness at the beginning isn't really there. Yes, tuning like an instrument like this in a mix is a little bit of a challenge. Apply auto-tune to the track. It is not a bad thing to do. So this is made in China. I love that it's actually bent like this. This is a rather difficult thing to do, kind of like a Spectre thing. If you look in the back, which is the one thing I'm like, really? For the strings to have ball ends, so they can actually be in the back here. If you were ever to change them, I don't know if you have to, but if you were to change them, you actually have to do what they did, which is apply some cable binder, some cable ties. See that in the back there? Let's look at some details here. Beautiful wooden bridge. 3 dome head knobs. It actually does look rather nice. So there are these 2 additional stripes here of okume. So this is 5-piece, but then it actually turns into 7-piece here. And then the other parts. It's a fun instrument to play. Everything is, of course, tiny. But the thing is, the sounds are huge. Before we go into the sounds, the other thing you have to know in a mix, you have to apply quite a bit of compression, because sometimes the sounds are huge and massive, and then sometimes they're not, and they're kind of thinner. So taming it in a mix is difficult. Playing it, it rolls under the fingers. It is a new, different kind of feel. But I'm going to say $189. It's a tool that you want, because listen to these massive sounds. So we're gonna go, there isn't a mid notch here. So if I roll it all the way back, this is what it sounds like. And then bass. And treble. I'm gonna roll them back a little bit. Would be nice to have a mid notch, but maybe there isn't a mid position anyway. I mean, how massive is that? I kind of need a thumb rest here, but maybe I use a 24th fret. They do come in fretless as well, which could be really interesting because it's already kind of like a jazzy fretless sound. But if you're closing your eyes, you're probably hearing like a big upright bass. So yes, you can have these super massive kind of uprighty bass sounds. $189, palm of your hand. I mean, you know, take it with you, jam. This is not the metal instrument. This is the, I want to accompany my acoustic guitar player like this. And it does that beautifully. For $190, you have these massive sounds. And no, you don't need the big bass amp and stuff. You go directly. It is an acoustic-y kind of a sound. It is a uke bass. So actually accompanying a ukulele player makes a lot of sense with this kind of thing. And I'm amazed of how big the sounds of these things are. Do you really need up here? No, that's stupid. Why does it have 24 frets? Totally stupid. Even up here, totally stupid. 12 is fine. Just kill the frets here. Make it fretless there. But you see, sliding. So I just push harder. I love these types of instruments. And when I'm recording a singer-songwriter style song like Tiffany that you heard in the beginning, this is a brilliant thing to have. And if you only have $200 and you need massive bass sounds and you don't want to deal with bass amps and simulators and you have this big thing that you can't play anywhere and you got tiny hands, you're a singer-songwriter, this is the thing to do. And get your singer-songwriter, you know what you should also get? You should get the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting. Available now at spectreacademy.net. That is 52 hours of instruction. It's more expensive than the base. This is $189. The course on sale is $299. Regular price is $449. Don't know if the sale is still going on, but check it out, spectreacademy.net. If you're a songwriter and you're interested in an instrument like this, then that course is for you because you learn everything you need to know, from lyrics over to the harmony and writing melodies and combining it all, and even, you know, that you need a bass like this. Thank you, Harley Benton. I love these things, and that's why I wanted to show you this, because it is not a toy. Leslie said, why are we doing the toy? Well, Leslie's ignorant. Don't be ignorant. It's not a toy. It's a massive sounding toy. Links below, animals at the end.